We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Sergio Gallegos will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Here's Leonis Martin, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now, that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs and 46 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike two.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Runner goes for third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Runner back standing. One out and a runner on second base. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. Throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's got a chance at a big season milestone here. One more home run to reach 50 on the season. A fastball that just misses inside.
with the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Parker. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Michael Wacha gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Now at the plate, Joe Panik. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His next home run will be number 40 for the season. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. the windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Looped out towards short. So the first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
No score here as we play inning number 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. His career line against Waka, 1 for 6.
Hunter Pence.
The pitch. Ball 1.
That's out.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense brought to you by Majestic. And these guys have the fewest errors in the National League. I love watching them play. They get along well, and you can see there's a rhythm and a timing on their defense that really hasn't been seen in a long time.
Here's Buster Posey now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Batting 6, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Count 1-2.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for San Francisco. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Parker moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, Michael Wacha. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Leonis Martin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And now a pitch on the way. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Gorky Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out toward second. Drury gloves it, and a rather easy first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Sergio Gallegos.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sergio Gallegos. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Waka gets the sign. Looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again. And
they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Digging in to try it again, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta on the move. And that ends the inning. Giants leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Line drive to center field. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I don't know how he got a piece of that pitch. That's a great pitch. Fastball up in the zone with 2 strikes, and he still was able to foul it off. Pretty nice job of staying alive.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Takes this the other way to right. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Throw over to first. Oh, and he throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Pitch on the way. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Buster Posey now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Waka steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Marte gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brandon Drury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hernandez is in pursuit. One away.
The catcher, number 8, Chris Iannetta.
Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in once again, Jarrett Parker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. Pollock is right there, 1 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And a ball, 1-0. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Gorky Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Waka gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Another one sent foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Into the box now, Sergio Gallegos, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this is an interesting scenario, Matt. I think with the pitcher at the plate here and 2 outs, you're probably not going to see him steal, because if he gets thrown out, then you got the pitcher leading off the inning. Take a chance, see if he can hit a ball in the gap and maybe score you from first.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's not picking him up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Striding in once again, Michael Walker. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Michael Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hernandez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Jake Lamb standing in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pence. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And another foul ball. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The second baseman, number 12.
Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Panik. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line softly toward the hole. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So stepping in, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here in San Francisco, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Chris Stratton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Chris Stratton.
Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
To short. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Drury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake.
Catcher.
Nice piece of hitting.
Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ketel Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomlinson into shallow left. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Giants nothing. Digging in once again, Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Buster Posey.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Drury fields it cleanly. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarrett Parker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Chafin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Kelby Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats, so another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit to first. Played on the backhand. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Giants nothing. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
The pitcher number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Gregor Blanco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Gregor Blanco.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. They'll start this one at 269. Still without a home run and 17 RBIs. 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deal on 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez on the move. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Panic's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Settling in now, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first two outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the two-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first two outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball two. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parker on the move, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. David Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
David Hernandez.
Nick Hundley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nick Hundley.
And this is taken outside for ball one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Peralta is under it. One down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Stratton.
Denard Span will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
And
now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch on the ground to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Corey Guerin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Number 46 is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 46.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Comes set with the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flatten out. If it stays down, it's going to sink hard. So you want to get that ball above the thighs, and if it's up, you hit it. If it's down, you let it go. Nice execution.
Raymond Fuentes will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 14, Raymond Fuentes.
In now, A.J. Pollock. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
Hit on the ground to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. As a result, it's one of those seeing-eye singles, just found the hole.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a double steal try here. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And both runners are off again. Pitch outside, the throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
J.D. Martinez will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Chris Owings will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Chris Owings.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Daniel Descalso. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Daniel Descalso.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. In there, and it's even at 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a drive out toward left center field. In to score, the runner from third. Marte is on his way home. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Here's Leonis Martin as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Set to deal on 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And he takes ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Now batting, third baseman, Raymond.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Socrates Brito. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Diamondbacks lead this one 7-0. J.D. Martinez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 28. J.D. Martinez.
Chris Owings will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Owings.
Socrates Brito is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Jorge De La Rosa comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Here's Joe Panic. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Rosales has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 17, Adam Rosales.
Oscar Hernandez is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Oscar Hernandez.
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Has a look. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Buster Posey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Two out with the man at first. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Marte is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Diamondbacks set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Michael Wacha gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Sergio Gallegos takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for